Kevin Sinclair here with Irish Illustrated, back for another edition of our Irish Illustrated Rewind video breakdown series, and we're going to have a look at Howard Cross's outstanding performance on Saturday. First, we're going to start with the very first possession of the game, which is when Cross really set the stage for a disruptive night, and we have Riley Mills is going to attack wide on this play as Jordan Botelho will come downhill and then look to twist inside, but it's really Howard Cross really getting the quickest penetration on the play, attacking this A-gap, just overwhelming that center and forcing an incompletion from Riley Leonard. And that happened consistently over this first possession. Just his quickness and tenacity really creating a lot of pressure. And now the linebackers are pressed up on the line of scrimmage, but they will back off to spy. And in the middle, leaving Cross in the center here, just a quick rip move through the A-gap again, just sort of overwhelming him with that quickness, bending upward to Leonard, where he's really pushed upward into the pocket and making an ill-advised throw into double coverage here. You see that here, Leonard, Cross making contact before the throw and certainly just getting him off his game. And now Cross, he's going to cross the center's face here, going through the opposite A-gap, another rip move here. And again, just good quickness, forcing Leonard into making probably another ill-advised throw here. Really good coverage from Thomas Harper. And that brings us to this next play here with, they're going to look to run through the A-gap on the right side here. We've got sort of slide blocking to the left from the offensive line here, including the center. And now with Howard Cross in the middle, that'll leave the right guard with a down block. But Cross is going to be way too quick, and he's going to slip through that A-gap as he does here, and he's going to stuff the run for a loss, a short loss. So that was an outstanding play on Cross's part. I'll have another look at that here. As you can see, as the center slides to his left, Cross very quick through that gap. A veteran play from Cross there. And now next up, we're going to have Cross out on the edge and Javonte Jean-Baptiste lined up just inside of him. And this is going to be a stunt. And oftentimes on the stunt, the edge will just crash right inside to the A-gap. And that can be easier for the offensive line to read that a stunt is coming. So he does a good job of attacking wide first, then slipping inside, setting up Jean-Baptiste, who will, he's going to attack the A-gap. Once Cross moves inside, he's going to twist around the edge, applying pressure on Leonard. And watch how this plays out. Cross coming wide and then inside. Jean-Baptiste, it just plays out exactly how it was drawn up, right? It was a fantastic play. Good job by Cross selling it on the edge. And we'll have another look at it here. Jean-Baptiste inside, Howard Cross out wide. Now watch Cross. He attacks wide first. Now watch as he attacks inside. The tackle will follow him, which leaves the outside wide open for Jean-Baptiste to attack, and there it is, a sack on the play. So an outstanding play there. Now in this one here, we're going to have a double team on Cross, and he's going to play it really smart here while he backs off of the offensive lineman here, creating space and spying that backfield to make a tackle, and that's exactly how it plays out. So just another veteran sort of heads-up play to create space so that he can make a tackle on the play. Now, late in the first half, we've got Howard Cross. He's going to cross the center's face and shoot through that A-gap. The center does a good job of picking him up. Now, Cross, he's got his arms locked out, creating as much space between the two of them as he can while spying the backfield. And then we've got Riley Leonard clearly looking to rush up the middle of the field. Cross making that read, and he closes that lane, gets his arm free, and that ball pops loose as Cross gets his arm into that rushing lane, helping to shut down Riley Leonard, as you can see here, creating a bit of space with that center, getting that arm free. The ball pops loose, and Duke recovered. But a really nice job by the veteran defensive tackle. And now we're going off tackle here. Cross, he's going to do an outstanding job of getting that center off balance with just a vicious club and getting a tackle for loss on the play. We're going to slow it down to look at that. Watch Cross with his left arm gets up under the center's shoulder, getting that center off balance, and then he closes so quickly on the ball for another tackle for loss. And then very into the fourth quarter here, edge rushers are coming wide. Maris Liufau is going to end up spying Riley Leonard, and Howard Cross, just like he had all game, is going to beat that center with just a quick rip move, and then watch him bend up into the pocket to close on the football, popping that ball loose. But this time, Notre Dame recovers. Another look at that. Cross beating that center again. He had been all night, getting his hand into the football there where it pops loose. Just an outstanding performance. Unfortunately, Riley Leonard was injured on the play, but Notre Dame recovered the football here, and that was the ball game. So thanks for tuning in to another edition of Irish Illustrated Rewind. A fantastic performance from Howard Cross. I'm Kevin Sinclair.